Welcome everyone to what could be the most exciting tennis story of the year. We are witnessing a moment that goes far beyond the sport itself. A story that connects the historic grass courts of Great Britain with the passionate tennis fans of the Philippines. A major development has just sent shockwaves through the tennis world, as Alex Eala, the 20-year-old sensation who has transformed the landscape of Southeast Asian tennis, has officially entered the qualifying draw for the HSBC Championships. This announcement marks a significant milestone in a career already filled with groundbreaking achievements and historic firsts. The news has captured the attention of analysts, commentators, and fans around the globe, forcing many to reassess their expectations for the upcoming grass court season. To understand the significance of this moment, it is important to appreciate the atmosphere currently surrounding London as the summer tennis swing approaches. The city is alive with anticipation. The immaculate grass courts are being carefully prepared, players are getting ready for one of the most prestigious stretches of the tennis calendar, and excitement continues to build ahead of the HSBC Championships, a highly respected WTA 500 event that attracts some of the biggest names in women's tennis. For Alex Eala, this opportunity represents far more than simply entering another tournament. It is another step in a remarkable journey that has inspired millions and demonstrated that talent, determination, and belief can break barriers once thought impossible. As she prepares to compete on one of the sport's most demanding surfaces, all eyes will be on the young star to see whether she can continue her extraordinary rise and add another unforgettable chapter to her rapidly growing legacy. The HSBC Championships serve as one of the most important stops on the road to Wimbledon, a prestigious event where the world's best players gather to fine-tune their games and adapt to the unique challenges of grass court tennis. Known for its lightning-fast pace and unpredictable bounces, grass demands a special skill set, making every match a valuable test before the season's biggest tournament. Now, adding even more excitement to this elite field is Alex Eala, whose presence in the qualifying draw has immediately become one of the tournament's biggest talking points. The attention surrounding her entry is driven not only by her remarkable talent but also by the extraordinary momentum she has built over the past 18 months. Currently ranked a career-high world number 37 and coming off a historic 2025 season in which she became the first Filipina ever to finish inside the WTA top 50, Eala has established herself as one of the most compelling rising stars in the sport. Seeing a player of her ranking and stature competing in qualifying underscores the exceptional depth of this year's field while also suggesting a determined approach to gaining as much valuable match experience on grass as possible ahead of the summer's major events. To truly appreciate the significance of this moment, it is worth revisiting the journey that brought her here. Alex Eala is no longer simply another competitor on the WTA Tour. She has become a global tennis phenomenon. The excitement surrounding her rise has been so intense that fans and media alike have embraced the term Eala Mania, a reflection of the growing movement inspired by her success. Much of that momentum can be traced back to her sensational breakthrough at the 2025 Miami Open, where she entered the tournament as a wild card and stunned the tennis world with a series of fearless performances against some of the sport's biggest names. Her historic victory over world number 2 Iga Swiatek announced her arrival on the global stage and demonstrated that she was capable of competing with the very best. From that moment forward, Eala transformed from a promising prospect into a genuine contender, capturing the imagination of fans around the world and inspiring a new generation of athletes throughout the Philippines and beyond. Alex Eala has become far more than a promising young player. She has captured the imagination of tennis fans across the globe with her exciting style of play and remarkable rise through the rankings. Armed with a dynamic left-handed game, relentless baseline aggression, and the competitive mindset developed through years of training at the Rafa Nadal Academy, she possesses a maturity and resilience that far exceed her age. Following an intense clay court season that saw her compete against some of the world's best players in major tournaments across Europe, including Roland Garros, Rome, Madrid, Stuttgart, and other prestigious events, Eala now turns her attention to grass, a surface that presents an entirely different challenge. While clay rewards patience, endurance, and heavy topspin, grass demands quick decision-making, explosive movement, sharp reflexes, and the confidence to take control of points early. Success on grass often belongs to players who can adapt quickly and embrace a more aggressive style of tennis, making Eala's decision to enter the HSBC Championship's qualifying draw a clear statement of intent. It reflects her determination to gain valuable match experience, accelerate her development on the surface, and continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Beyond her achievements on the court, Eala carries tremendous significance for her nation. Every match she plays represents more than ranking points or tournament victories. It symbolizes the hopes and aspirations of millions of Filipinos who see in her a source of inspiration and national pride. Her success has sparked unprecedented interest in tennis throughout the Philippines, transforming casual observers into passionate supporters who eagerly follow her journey regardless of time zones or distance. Wherever she competes, a dedicated wave of support follows. In London and across Europe, Filipino fans are already preparing to rally behind their rising star, creating an atmosphere that few players on tour can match. When Eala steps onto the court, the energy in the stands changes instantly. Flags begin to wave, cheers grow louder, and a powerful sense of community emerges, providing a level of encouragement and emotional support that can often make a crucial difference in the biggest moments. As she prepares to begin her grass court campaign, there is a growing sense that another important chapter in her remarkable story is about to unfold, and the tennis world will be watching closely to see just how far this extraordinary young talent can go. Her entry into this qualifying draw means that the tournament will experience an immediate surge in viewership, attendance, and raw, unfiltered passion. She is a massive draw card, a superstar in the making who brings an unparalleled level of global engagement to every match she plays. This news also sets the stage for an incredibly compelling narrative regarding her physical and tactical evolution. Transitioning from the crushed brick of Roland Garros to the slick lawns of Great Britain in a matter of weeks is one of the most notoriously difficult challenges in professional tennis. The bounce is lower, the skids are unpredictable, and the margins or error are razor thin. We all remember her spectacular run last year at the Lexus Eastbourne Open, where she navigated through qualifying all the way to her first ever WTA Tour final. That performance proved unequivocally that her game translates beautifully to grass. Her left-handed serve out wide becomes a lethal weapon, pulling right-handed opponents off the court and opening up vast expanses of real estate for her devastating forehand. By entering the HSBC Championship Qualifiers, she is essentially declaring that she is not resting on the laurels of last year. She is seeking the absolute highest level of competition to sharpen her tools, to get those crucial repetitions, and to acclimatize her footwork to the unique demands of the turf. The sheer unpredictability of a qualifying draw at a WTA 500 event cannot be overstated. The qualifying rounds of a WTA 500 tournament are often among the most challenging stages of any event, filled with experienced veterans working to regain momentum, ambitious young talents chasing career-defining opportunities, and grass court specialists who excel during this unique stretch of the season. Every match presents a different challenge, and success requires not only skill but also resilience, adaptability, and unwavering focus. Alex Eala's decision to enter this highly competitive environment reflects both her determination and the long-term vision shared by her team. They understand that competing for major titles requires more than talent alone. It demands experience earned through difficult matches, unfamiliar conditions, and moments of adversity. The journey often involves battling through demanding contests on outside courts, adjusting to changing weather conditions, managing pressure, and facing opponents who have everything to gain and nothing to lose. These are the experiences that shape elite competitors and build the foundation for future success. Eala's entry into the HSBC Championship's qualifying draw sends a powerful message throughout the tennis world. It demonstrates her commitment to continuous improvement, her willingness to embrace challenges, and her desire to maximize every opportunity to grow as a player during the grass court season. As fans and analysts examine this latest development, they are seeing much more than a name added to a tournament entry list. They are witnessing the continuation of a remarkable story that has already inspired millions. Eala has become a symbol of possibility for aspiring athletes throughout Southeast Asia, proving that dedication, belief, and world-class talent can break barriers and create new opportunities on the global stage. With every tournament she enters, she continues to elevate the profile of tennis in the region while expanding her own legacy as one of the sport's most exciting young stars. As a result, anticipation surrounding the HSBC Championships has reached an entirely new level, with fans around the world eager to follow her progress and see what the next chapter of her extraordinary journey will bring. With the tennis world paying close attention and anticipation continuing to build across London, it is time to take a deeper look at what Alexandra Eala's entry into the HSBC Championships truly represents. To fully appreciate the significance of this moment, we must examine the remarkable progression that has defined her rise over the past 2 years and explore the factors that have transformed her from a promising prospect into one of the most exciting young talents in professional tennis. A key part of that story begins at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, where Eala developed the foundations of her game under one of the most respected training systems in the sport. The influence of that environment is evident in her style of play, which combines relentless competitiveness, exceptional physical conditioning, and a willingness to engage in demanding rallies. Years of training on clay courts helped her develop heavy topspin ground strokes, strong defensive instincts, and the patience required to construct points with intelligence and precision. Traditionally, players raised primarily on clay have often faced challenges when transitioning to faster surfaces such as grass, where shorter reaction times, lower ball bounces, and quicker points demand a different approach. Grass rewards aggressive positioning, efficient movement, compact swings, and the ability to seize opportunities quickly. What separates Eala from many players, however, is her remarkable adaptability and advanced understanding of the game. Rather than relying on a single style of tennis, she has demonstrated an impressive ability to adjust her tactics based on conditions and opponents. Her high tennis IQ allows her to recognize patterns, exploit weaknesses, and make strategic adjustments throughout a match. As a naturally left-handed player, she also possesses unique tactical advantages that can create significant problems for opponents. Her ability to swing serves wide from the ad court forces many right-handed players into uncomfortable positions, stretching them far beyond the singles sideline and opening valuable space for attacking shots on the next ball. On grass, that weapon becomes even more effective because the surface enhances the movement of the ball, causing serves to stay low and accelerate through the court. This combination of tactical intelligence, technical versatility, and natural left-handed variation gives Eala a skill set that is exceptionally well-suited to modern grass court tennis. As she prepares for the challenges ahead in Great Britain, many observers believe these qualities could play a crucial role in determining just how successful her grass court campaign will be and whether another breakthrough performance is waiting just around the corner. A closer examination of Alexandra Eala's breakthrough run to the Eastbourne final last season reveals just how effectively she adapted her game to the unique demands of grass court tennis. Rather than relying solely on power, she demonstrated a sophisticated understanding of how to use the speed of the surface to her advantage. By flattening her